The habit of commitment. Champions are committed. We heard about Paul's tremendous commitment to winning that Olympic medal. Champions are committed. What are they committed to? Paul told you this morning. They're committed to that vision, for that goal that they set, that they write down and they look at every day. They're committed to that end result, right? Stephen Covey talks about begin with the end in mind, the 7 habits, right? Commitment to a compelling vision and future. We all need to have that. That's what drives us every day. What is that commitment? Champions are committed. What is that goal and vision for you now? Where is it going? The other thing that I also know is that it's okay to set that goal and vision. But because of those disappointments, the setbacks, the failures, in sports we call them losses. But I learned something in baseball, in 20 years in baseball, is that it's a long season. And you can't get too high during the winning streaks, and you can't get too low during the losing streaks. You've got to keep that consistency. That's what allows you to succeed. But sometimes when we have those losses, we lose our clarity to our commitment. We lose our clarity because, well, we lose our confidence. We begin to second guess or doubt ourselves, right? And when that happens, we begin to lose clarity. And you can't have commitment without clarity. Clarity breeds commitment. I have another quick story, and then I'm going to have you do a little exercise. A friend of mine by the name of Shirley, who does the same work that I do, speaks, coaches, and trains, had a friend. Her friend is named Melissa. And she met Melissa through another mutual friend of theirs. And when she met Melissa painted murals on kids' bedrooms for their parents. Like nice little toddlers or a newborn, they'd make the nursery, and she'd paint these murals. And when Shirley met Melissa, she said, "Boy, Melissa, you do great work. I think this keeps you really busy." And Melissa said, "Yeah, keeps me busy, pays the bills, but it's not what I'm committed to long term." Well, Shirley took the bait, so, "Well, what are you committed to long term?" Melissa said, "I want to be a portrait artist." Shirley thought for a moment. "I know a portrait artist from all my travels. Let me give her a call and see if she'll talk to you, give you some professional advice." Well, not only did Shirley's friend talk to Melissa and give her some professional advice, she sort of mentored her, took her under her arm. Today, Melissa is one of the most well-respected portrait artists in the Southeast United States. The moral of the story there is Melissa did 3 things very well. The first is she was very clear on what her future commitment was, what she was uniquely qualified for, and she believed in that. Second thing she did was she really knew what her unique gift was, her unique talent was. And she could articulate that very clearly and succinctly. And the third thing she did is she told everybody and anybody that could possibly help her, because that's the key. So I'm going to give you an exercise. You have a handout. There's 2 questions on there underneath the habit of commitment. I'm going to give you 1 minute. I want you to write down your answers to those 2 questions. What is the position that you're looking for? If you could have your ideal position that you are uniquely qualified for, what would it be? Get very clear on that. Write that down. And then, what differentiates you in the marketplace? What are the values, the skills, the talents that differentiate you in the marketplace? And you need to be able to articulate that very succinctly and clearly when you have an interview, when you talk with other people that are looking for help. Write it down. You have 1 minute. Go. Now, as I said, Melissa did 3 things. Those are the first 2. The third was Melissa told everybody and anybody. Now, we don't have time for you to tell everybody and anybody, but I do want to give you 2 minutes. And I want you to go and meet a couple of people, 2 or 3 people in those 2 minutes. Introduce yourself and share what you just wrote down. meet at least 2 people. Hopefully you can do 3 in 2 minutes. Go.